American cinema. You're not going to make a fucking Japanese version of the Maltese Falcon that's gonna work for shit. Sin City, the anime, is gonna be retarded as hell. Chinatown, the anime, doesn't fucking work. Or Batman is no fucking different. Oh yeah, it has the cool, colorful people, but you know what? In fucking the Japanese shit, how often have you ever seen a rogues gallery? Japanese comics don't have fucking rogues galleries. They've got characters that are more negative than more positive. The shows that come close as well, those are just war out shows. That there's 1,001 good guys against 1,001 bad guys. Maybe it works on an X-Men level. There's no fucking rogues gallery in fucking anime. That's what makes our comics what they are. The fucking rogues gallery, the action. There's no fucking artistic quality to it. You know what? I've read some of these really artistic comic books. You know, I don't fucking want to read Superman for its artistic qualities. I want to read it because I want to see him beating the shit out of some fucking supervillain. I want to see him punch the hell out of a robot or beat up a giant monkey. I don't want to see him... I'm like, well, German expressionism is a very insightful thing. Fuck that shit. I want to see him kicking someone's fucking ass. You know, the Japanese shit is too much more artistic, and the shit that isn't artistic is realistic. Either way, fucking American comic books like Spider-Man, Superman, they don't fucking work. You know how far this is starting to really piss me off? They have Star Trek, the anime. There is nothing slightly even comic about Star Trek. The Star Trek basic comic books sucked, and now you're trying to make them Japanese on top of that? Fuck, what the fuck are you thinking? It doesn't fucking work. There's a Labyrinth sequel to anime. Yeah, let's take a movie made focusing around puppets and a David Bowie show and make a fucking manga out of it. What? It sucks? Wow. Didn't see that one coming. Fucking, I was reading online, the Powerpuff Girls are now anime. The Power fucking Puff Girls. What the fuck? You know, in order for even some of these manga things to work, they have to have some level of intellectualness. The reason so many girls and everything like these things is because they're like the anime and shit, is because it's slightly smarter than most comic books tend to be. No offense to Gennady Tartakovsky, you know, Clone Wars kicked fucking ass. I can't wait for the CGI version to come out. He's a fucking great animation guy, but there is not a goddamn thing intellectual about the fucking Powerpuff Girls. They have about as much intellectual shit going on there as my left testicle. Except my left testicle's right now imagining fucking Justin Simpson in a nice little yellow number. So it's doing a little bit, it's working its brain power a little bit more than the fucking Powerpuff Girls are. You can't. We need to fucking stop this shit. Yeah, okay, maybe the manga shit is selling. The reason it's selling is not because it looks prettier. You know, even if that were the case, do something original. You know, at least I gotta go back to Archie Comics, even though they got this. On one hand, they're the fucking biggest idiots pushing the trend with Sabrina and Josie and the Pussycats and shit. But on the other hand, they had the balls to try something new. You know, something new with the latest Bang and Veronica's that come out. Too bad the story was a piece of shit, but the art was cool looking. You know, our American stuff, our American comics are their own unique identity. We grew up with them a certain way. Someday I want to be able to pass that on to my kids. Okay? I'm sure if I go over to Japan and I start say, okay, we're going to do an American version instead of Alex Ross's Sailor Moon. Paul Dini and Bruce Timm are now coming out with their Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, let's see how well that goes over. I'm pretty sure they'd kick my ass out of the country for it. You know why? Because I'd be fucking insane. Hey, the art forms of one country do not easily throw into another country's. You don't take one country's creative works or slap your logo on it and say, hey, look, it looks just like that. that, what if the fucking Britain just decide they're gonna build a Colosseum? What if Italy built their own version of Big Ben? What if fucking Russia decided St. Petersburg needed a Taj Mahal? It would look fucking retarded. People in that country would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Look, now, comic books aren't nearly as serious as those great works of art, but the point is, those evolved to be beautiful the way they are because they were part of one society's culture. Another society's culture doesn't easily take that over. You can't overmesh one culture's, something that was created by one culture with another and have it look just as good. Why do you think there aren't any white jazz singers around in large numbers? Remember back in the 20s when segregation was so bad that they couldn't have black singers? So they had a bunch of white guys pretend to be black. Yeah. That looked retarded. It created social outcry. But anything that even looks slightly blackface nowadays gets bashed down because of it. Taking the American comics and throwing in Japanese style, I'm not sure what you'd call that, but I really don't see much of a difference. Let one culture express its artistic ways itself. Don't try to steal that culture to push your sales. It's retarded, and we need to stop it.
Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really